Okay, we're going to look a little bit more at variables and how we can modify existing variables. So we go to JS variables here. We can talk about a common thing that we do is to change a variable and then store it back in itself, basically. Or you want to say, hey, my variable is currently this. I want to increase it or decrease it or multiply it by something. So we'll look at, well, it's basically right here. This is how you do it. But we'll play around with it in here. I'm going to keep this code because I think I might want to use this later, but I'm going to hit Control / to comment it all out. And then I'm just going to do some stuff down here. So let's do what the example did. Let n, it'll be stand for just number. I know it's not the best variable name, but n is pretty commonly used to store a number. So let n be assigned 10, let's say. So console.log n. So if I run this, it should print out 10. Beautiful. Now, what I want to do is I want to say, well, I want to increase 10 by 3. So I would go n plus 3 like that, and hit go console.log n, and you'll see it didn't change n at all. Now, it didn't give me an error. This is totally legit. I took n, whatever stored in n, which is 10. I added 3 to it, which is 13, but I didn't do anything with it. Right? If I went console.log n plus 3, cool, it actually, yeah, 10 plus 3 is 13, so it printed out 13, but n is still 10, right? We didn't actually reassign the variable to anything, right? And it's still storing the value 10. Okay, so what we need to do on this line of code here is after we take what's in n, which is 10, and add 3 to it, we need to say, hey, take n and assign it to be whatever's currently in n plus 3. And now when we run this, we get that 13 because n is now that value of 13. Okay, that's the main idea. N is assigned n plus 3. So you reassign the variable to be something based on what it currently is. And you can subtract, right? We could do subtract, n is assigned n take away 3, wonderful. We can multiply all those different operations. 10 times 3 is 30. We can divide, 3.3 repeating. We can do all sorts of stuff. Anyway, that's good. Let's go back to this one here. Let's go n plus 5. Now, if I look at my notes, oh, and we can also do it with strings as well, right? Because we can do that concatenation operator, that joining operator like that. So if we had, let's just do that down here. Let greeting be assigned hello. I can console.log greeting. There it is. We could do something like this. Greeting is assigned greeting plus an exclamation mark. And now greeting has, we've added that onto it. We've modified what was currently in this greeting. Okay, that's pretty neat. Now, this idea of modifying and assigning is such a common operation that there's a shorthand operator for it. So instead of going n is assigned n plus 5, you can just go n plus equals 5. And it means the same thing, right? So it's really, it's not necessary, but it's just a shorthand stuff. Let's get rid of this. So this right here, n is assigned n plus 5. Instead of doing that, I'm going to comment that out. I'm just going to go n plus equals 5. So feel free to do it this way if you're not comfortable with this, but any cool programmers will kind of laugh at you if you do it this way. And no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to shame you. Totally do it this way. But this is a pretty common shorthand notation. You'll definitely see it. So you should be familiar with that. It's basically the n is assigned, right? That equals is the assignment operator, but it's saying don't just assign it. It's going to add 5 to what is currently in n and then assign it. So same thing. So this should be 15. Cool. And there's also a minus equals, right? And a times equals, and a divide equals, and a remainder equals, and all sorts of different stuff. Okay. And then there's even more shorthands. Because it's so common to increase and decrease by 1, they have an even shorter notation, just this plus plus and this minus minus. So if I wanted to do, let's do this. N is assigned n plus 1. I just want to increase it by 1 to 11. Cool. So this is the long way to do it. A shorter way to do it would be plus equals 1. right? The shorthand notation, n is assigned whatever n is plus 1. Still works. But even shorter than that is n plus plus, right? That just says increase n by 1. Ta-da! And similar to that, there's also n is assigned, n minus 1. That should give me 9. Shorthand for that would be minus equals 1. It's good to keep spaces between your operators, makes it easier to read. And even shorter than that, minus minus. Ta-da! There you go. Okay, so that's the basics. We learned about variables, right? How to declare them, assign them, use them, reassign them, do it all in one line. Well, declare and assign in one line. The variable naming rules are important. And then this is a common operation to increase this. I think of like a cookie clicker or something like that, right? You click, 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 and you're gonna have a counter that you increase by 1 each time. Okay. Or you pick up some points or you get a score and you want to increase your score somehow. Okay. Anyway, that is it for modifying variables. In the next one, we'll start looking at reviewing some output and looking at some new type of output. Okay, we're getting there. Crash course is almost done. Hope it's making sense. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.